Hey everybody, this is Dom. I'm back after a very long hiatus since the last one of these that I did. I started graduate school shortly after my previous string of videos, and that takes up most of my time now. But, well, most of my time that's not spent playing Paper Magic, which has been going pretty well. I've mostly been playing Standard, and I love Wolf Run Ramp, even though people seem to not be excited about it right now. But it's a really good deck, and I'm not sure why more people aren't playing it. I've been winning FNMs left and right, and been drafting some also, and having fun with that. But one thing I do not get to do very often is to play Sealed, and a big problem with Sealed is the cost when you have to buy basically 6 packs instead of 3. But Magic Online has gotten into this mini-sealed process here that they recently started doing. So we have 2 packs of Innistrad and 2 packs of Dark Ascension. And now 4-pack sealed is actually a format and obviously being played on Magic Online. I'm just waiting to get 3 more people here before we can start. And what's cool about this is I can play sealed online, whereas I can't in real life. And this is I could draft either in real life or on here, so I've been drafting more in real life. And then Standard, I basically have no cards on this account. I just play limited on it. So Sealed is the one thing I can actually do on Magic Online and get some benefit from. And I like the way they've set it up so that you only need the 4 boosters. You don't have to use tickets, and it's a Swiss format, so there's no risk of, if I play in an 8-4 or 4-3-2-2 and lose early, I will get nothing out of it. So for anybody who hasn't played Sealed before, what we're going to do is just open our 4 packs and take what's in those packs and add some land and try to build a deck. And normally you get 6 packs and you have to build a 40-card deck. But since we only have 4 packs here, we're about to start. We just need to build a 30-card deck, so probably like 13 or 14 lands. Let's see what we opened. The first thing I think you should do in Sealed is just sort by rarity. So we got a lot of rares. Okay, nothing too valuable, but alright, so I see we got 3 red rares. We got all these guys. We got 20 minutes to do this, so alright. Instigator Gang is pretty nuts. Once he flips into Wild Blood Pack, he's a 5/5 with trample, and all your attackers get +3/+0, which is pretty darn good. We also have Flayer of the Hatebound. This guy is 4/2 with Undying. Comes back as a 5/3 and deals something 5 damage. And then Charmbreaker Devils gets you card advantage, returns instants and sorceries. So, seems like a good place to be. This Witchbane Orb is nice and foily and terrible, so I'm not going to play that. This is somebody, we can sideboard it in if somebody has, 2 Curse of Death Hold or something, but I really can't see us using it for the most part. And our other rares are both green, so we've got Splinter Fright. This could be good if we played blue with it and had milling cards. And Predator is going to be pretty bad. Anything with 3 colored mana symbols is pretty tough to use. But we might be able to play the Splinter Fright. Here I see an Emberwolf, which, depending how many werewolves we have, could be pretty good. Obviously, this guy's a very good werewolf. Alright, so I'm going to sort these by color. And see, the first thing to do is let's look at red and green. But okay, we have Ashmouth Hound. This guy's an okay 2-drop. I'm just going to put the ones I think are playable in here. Ironsmith is kind of bad, but he's better with the Emberwolf. Ravings is possible if blue finds its way into the deck. It looks like we got Squadouche for mana fixing. That doesn't fix for mana. Yeah. You get a Boneyard Worm also to go with the Splinter Fright. Wild Hunger is a red-green spell. Again, it's important we should check our other colors. This is the most obvious thing, so I want to start with it. Fester Headboard is pretty good. I could see us playing Crushing Vines, kills an artifact or a flyer. People usually play flyers. Dawn Treader Elk's really good. Young Wolf's fine. Moon Mist is a maybe. Grave Bramble's terrible. Predator Ooze. We can play Kindercatch if we want. What do we have right now? So, got a interesting. Having all these 6 drops probably isn't worth it, actually. Feral Ridge Wolf is fine. It's not exciting, but I've actually been really impressed by Near Heath Stalker in drafts and things that I've done. He's tough to kill. He's usually can trade with 2 creatures, which is usually fine. Alright, so we also have we have Fling, which could be good with our Undying creatures. With the Stalker, and especially if we have the Flare out, and we would like a couple of things to use with our Charmbreaker Devils. Erdal Ripper is a little hard to cast, but he's probably alright. Oh, Emberwolf. Be nice to have one more playable. I guess we could play the Scarecrow. Quiver is really slow. Could be good in the right matchup. I don't think it's something I'd want to main deck. Costs 5 to equip. Is a lot. Obviously, pinging is good. Alright, so red-green seems like a possibility. Let's see what else we have. Skillful Lunge. Alright, here, we can grab all our white cards and bring them down here. Rebuke is good. It's a removal spell. Ghostly Possession's not good. Played against this card a lot. I'm never really scared of it. It's not really removal. Loyal Cathar is fine. This guy's... I don't really like relying on Fateful Hour. It's not that fun to play the game at 5 life. This is just a Grizzly Bear. Alright, white's not going to happen. See what else we got. Let's try blue. See a couple good cards in here. Scab Goliath is pretty sweet. Kills people. Towergeist is fine. It's a flyer. Gives you a card. Claustrophobia is very good removal. Secrets of Dead we're not going to play. So we got double Chant of the Skiffsang. Ender Raid's Assistant. Thought Scour is playable if we just need another card. This guy, it's alright. I don't know if I want to mill 2 cards. We have nothing with Flashback. I could see these cards being played though. This would be tough. Those chants are really good. Alright, black. More Corrupt Banshee is awesome. Here's some Discovery is not. Yeah, 4 mana minor artifacts. Avatar Ghoul is a pretty strong creature, 3 power for a striker, gains you life. Village Cannibal is only good if our opponent's playing humans. It's only good if you're playing blue. Patrician's fine. This guy's good but hard to cast. Gruesome Deformity is bad. But in this format you can play a couple bad cards. I just really feel like we gotta be playing red. Just like all those rares are so good. I think the question is whether if we're red-blue or red-green. I like more Corrupt Banshees. Some of these cards don't do anything. All these gruesome cards. They're all gruesome encores of each other. Let's go back here. So we put in... I guess Frightful Delusion's playable. Yeah, 19 cards. I'm going to have to play all of these. Oh, I didn't take out the bad red cards though. This is interesting. Oh, do we want to play Haunted Fengraf? Is also a question. See, I don't know how good the Boneyard Worm and the Splinter Fright are going to be. Splinter Fright might kill us. We only have 30 cards in our library. I'm a little nervous about that. It mills us 2 every turn. So, I think we might want to avoid this. Oh man, Wild Hunger is so good in this deck though. But, no less. Fester Headboard, Young Wolf's good, but we only have 1 Undying creature. But this guy's fine on his own. beats down pretty hard. Alright, so we can cut a few things. Don't think we really need Screeching Scab. Let's probably cut Frightful Delusion. 3 6-drops. Might be too many. They're all good though. We have... Not sure if you can count on getting to 6. Sky is possibility. I think I'm going to cut this one. This seems hard to cast. I'd much rather be casting Claustrophobia. Alright, so here's some good removal. We'd probably play about 13 lands. Yeah, let's do some math. You usually want to play 17 lands in a 40 card deck. So that is 42.5%. So if we play 13 in a 30 card deck is 43%. That sounds about right. So you can play Haunted Fengraf and then I want to add land. Sorry, I haven't played Moto in a while. I think that's fine. So for now we have 31 cards in our deck, so we need to cut one more. I like the Desperate Ravings in here. So, yeah, the plan is just kind of to hang around. This guy's good because he gets high power and kills stuff. Like, we should be able to trade off a lot of our opponent's creatures and then just kill them with Instigator Gang. Or one of our 6-drops. So that's basically the plan. Charmbreaker is not amazing in this deck, but we have a few things to play. Feel free to comment on what you would do here, because I have not played this format before. Like I said, I'm not very experienced in sealed. I don't get to play it much, so I'd like to try to get a little better at it. We have 11 creatures in our 30 card deck. It's probably fine. This card is such a blowout when it works, but I don't know if we're going to have mana for it. We have only 4 instants with this guy. So I'm pretty sure the last card to cut is one of these 3. I think everything else serves its purpose fine. I'm not sure about Frightful Delusion. I don't play it very often. We just have so few cards. I think I'm going to cut the Scarecrow. I know, it seems like you want to be proactive. Well, we want to not die and get to our 6-drops, though. I think I'm going to cut the Delusion. It's situational. It might be good. We can sideboard it in when we think it would be good. I think we're the only person that's not done yet. Yeah, I could see. It's important to also remember we could sideboard into the green deck. So let's look at these cards one more time. We have 7. Yeah. Crushing Vines. Unless our Boneyard Worm would be worth it. And Wolf doesn't do a whole lot. Obviously, keeping a Wild Blood pack face up is good. I think I like our removal in this deck, so I'm going to go with what we have. But I could see an argument for red-green. Can't really see an argument for anything else. So, yeah, we'll go with this. We'll see how the rounds go, and let me know how you would have built the deck. I'm curious to hear what other people think. Sealed's an interesting format. You actually have to make a lot of decisions. Okay, we'll submit, and we'll be back with round 1.